Okay, we're going to teach you the correct 5 steps to the power clean.
For all you athletes, people that love to lift, this is probably the most important lift anybody can do for full body workout, explosion, triple extension. This is my favorite lift.
Just want to reiterate what Coach said. For you athletes that really have to be explosive in your whatever game you play, this is the lift, all right? Again, works your posterior chain, teaches you how to explode. Not so much on vertical work, you know, a little bit, but really helps you be explosive.
Okay, so Coach Tony's going to demonstrate the power clean right now. We break the power clean down into 5 stages. Okay, so when we get back to live instruction, we'll have you guys break this down and do these one at a time. Okay, for right now, she's just going to show you what they look like individually, and then we'll put it all together for a completed rep. Okay, so first thing we do, first stage is called the jump stance, and that just means that she wants to approach the bar and stand with the bar with her feet, and what we call a jump stance, so that's going to be slightly, what's the word I'm looking for? Help me out.
Shoulder width apart.
Thank you. Shoulder width apart. Okay, toes are facing forward. We're not having pointed feet out to the side. She's got a stable base, okay, but she's comfortable, okay? The second thing we call feel the steel, and all that means is she's gonna actually touch the bar with her shins, all right? We want this bar to travel as close to your body as possible, and in a lot of cases right up the legs, okay? That keeps the weight near your center of gravity and makes it easier to control, okay? The further away you get, the heavier it gets and the more dangerous it gets. You wanna keep it right up tight against the body. So feel the steel. The third stage is called the figure 4. So she's going to go down and grab the bar right now. She's going to grab the bar. Go ahead.
I just didn't know if you wanted to point that out to show that what happens if somebody goes down incorrectly.
Oh, okay, that's a good point. Okay, if somebody is going to incorrectly approach the bar, you'll see their shins are on the bar. It's going to run forward. Okay, so as coach goes down to grab this incorrectly, you're going to see the bar move. Okay, what you should be doing as the bar, here we'll back on you. Now, the correct way to approach this is the same way that you would do a squat, where you drop the hips back, okay, and you lower, but you're not going to move the bar. Your shins should not move. Okay, now she's grabbing it. Her hands are slightly outside shoulder width, right? This is not a wide grip. You got to keep it in nice and tight. Notice her arm from shoulder to length. We got a straight line. There's no bent elbows, no nothing. You'll hear Coach Ramirez use the cue tightening the ropes, right? That's a really good one. You want those arms nice and straight, okay? And the reason we call this a figure 4 is she looks like, from my angle, she looks like the number 4 right now, okay? In a straight line. Notice her back is straight, okay? Anything else on this one before we go on?
Try to make sure your chest is showing forward.
Okay, one more thing. On the figure 4, notice her head is up, forward, her chest is out, right? We're really proud. You can't do this sunken in like this, right? You can't have the bowed back. That's going to be really unsafe. You want to have a tight back, chest out, okay? Step number 4 is the jump and shrug. Okay, so she's going to start to move this bar. What you're going to see is she's going to jump off the ground, and she's going to keep her arms straight and shrug her shoulders up it. And then she's going to stop right now, right after that. She's not going to do the rest yet. Okay, jumped up off the ground. One more time, coach. She jumped off the ground. Arms are straight, shoulders are shrugging up. Right, that's how we start to move that bar. Okay, as you do this, one of the things that you want to remember, this is an explosive lift. Okay, this is really hard to do if you approach this tentatively. So it has to be, you're trying to move the bar as fast as you can, okay, but you need to do it safely. So keep it tight up against your body, okay, keep your arms straight. You don't want bent elbows, that's gonna hurt, right? We don't wanna put any more stress on the shoulders. Keep it tight, shrug, okay? Last step is really putting all this together. The last step is from that jump and shrug, it's called a squat to catch. You're gonna see coach just drop down into a position, throw her hands up to catch the bar. She's gonna show you what it looks like. This is gonna be a completed rep. You're gonna see all 5 here. Okay, so she's on the jump stance. She's feeling the steel. She's in the figure 4. Now she's gonna do jump and shrug, and then she's gonna finish it. It's called a squat to catch. You're gonna see the bar move. She's gonna throw her elbows forward, and then when she gets there, we'll point some things out. Okay, from this position, notice the bar is sitting on her shoulders. Okay, she can now stand up and stand relatively comfortably, right? Her elbows are pointing forward underneath. Okay, everything is angled. She's in a straight line. She's not sloped back. All right. I'm gonna, just from this position, as you're if you're spotting, your spotter in this particular lift, it stands behind so that if the lifter happens to fall back, you can support them so that they don't fall. The most dangerous part of this lift at the top is falling backwards. Okay, if the bar gets too heavy, this one's easy to let go and you're okay. So you need your spotter to make sure the weight doesn't fall on top of you. Okay, so spotters right here, just make sure that they stay up and level. Okay. Anything else in this finished position? Anything in there? Okay.
Don't drop the weight.
Yes.
I do reverse curl.
Yeah. She's going to now show you how to deload the weight. This is a reverse curl rather than just drop from the top. Okay, it's just right back down the way it came, and then she'll set it down. Back to the figure 4. The reason that is important is the bars and the weights that we have are not designed to be dropped, right? There are at the elite levels, those do exist, but we don't have those. So if we continually drop them, these plates break and they're expensive to replace. So for every time possible, reverse curl, set it back down. The only exception to that is if you're attempting and you miss.